أتيتك يا خالقي باكيا ودمع الأسى كل حين.
Look, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave us two examples in the Quran. Two beautiful examples. Okay, and I want to share these examples with you. And it's coming back onto the same point that I was telling you before, that if you live your life correctly, according to what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants, and according to the commands of Allah and ways shown by Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, then when the angel of death comes and he stands in front of your eyes, you will have no regrets. You will have no regrets. Two people I'm going to share you with, okay? Number one is Fir'aun. Number one is Fir'aun. Okay? He killed children. Yeah? He murdered people. Yeah? He put people into prison. He enslaved people as well. He enslaved people as well. Okay? He lived a very bad life. A very, very bad life. Torturer, killer, and everything. Do you understand what I'm saying? Murderer. Okay? He even said one thing. He was the first person to say this, and no one had ever said this before. What was it? I am Allah. Ana rabbukumul a'la. No one ever said this before. He said it. He says, I am Allah. He said, I am Allah. Okay? Now, when he was chasing Musa alayhi salatu wasalam, what happened when they reached the sea and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala opened the 12 ways and they went inside, and then Fir'aun, he chased them. Okay? And then when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala shut the 12 paths, and then water went down his lungs, water went down his mouth, and water started filling his lungs, what did he say then? What did he say then? حتى إذا أدركه الغرق قال آمنت أنه لا إله إلا الذي آمنت به بنو إسرائيل وأنا من المسلمين. This is the time when he said that I believe in Allah and I believe in the God of, in the Musa alayhi salatu wasalam and his people. This is the same time when Jibreel, he kicked dust into his mouth. He kicked mud into his mouth, so he couldn't say it. He couldn't say it. And then what does Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say? Al-ana wa qad asayta qablu wa kunta min al-mufsidin. That now you are saying that I believe in Allah and I believe in the Lord of Musa alayhi salatu wassalam, yet before this you were causing corruption on the earth. Yeah? He left it too late. Now when his life flashed in front of him, was he happy or did he regret it? He regretted it. Of course he regretted it. Yeah? Now look, his wife, Allahu Akbar. What was his wife's name? Asya alayhi salam. His wife. Allahu Akbar. Allah give us iman like that. I'll tell you about Asya alayhi salam. What happens with Asya alayhi salam? Fir'aun is torturing a slave girl. Fir'aun is torturing a slave girl. Why is he torturing this slave girl? Because his daughter heard from the mouth of this slave girl, when she dropped a comb, she said Bismillah. He says, I'm lifting it with the name of Allah. You know when you drop something, you drop tea or you drop a cup, you drop a comb or anything you drop at home, and you say Bismillah. Or your child trips up, you say Bismillah. You trip up yourself, you say Bismillah. You know. So she said Bismillah. So his daughter heard this. And his daughter went and told this to Fir'aun. Yeah? Fir'aun, it's a long story, he tortured them, he killed them, and he put them in a hot cauldron boiling oil, and he finished them. There was a little girl as well, a little baby girl. He tortured them and killed them. She said, what do you call it? I just want one thing that bury us together. And when the night when Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam went on to Mi'raj, he smelt the earth, and that's totally different now, okay? But Asya alayhi salam, she's seen this. She's seen this. That how can someone give up everything? She's seen her daughters killed in front of her. Yeah, for the sake of Allah. And then she's ready to give up her life as well for the sake of Allah. So she thinks to herself that this woman cannot be wrong. So she says that I am believing in that same Lord that she believes in. I am believing in the same Lord that she believes in. And then what does Fir'aun do? There was three things about Fir'aun. When he used to punish you, he would stretch you. So he would place you on this stone and then he would stretch you. Imagine doing this. He was doing this to his own wife. He was doing this to his own. He was putting her on a stone and he was stretching her. They were whipping her. And وَفِرْعَوْنَ ذِي الْأَوْتَادِ وَفِرْعَوْنَ ذِي الْأَوْتَادِ means that Fir'aun, he used to punish people by putting nails through their body parts. So he would hang her like this, and he would put nail through there, nail through there, nail through her ankle, and a nail through her ankle, and he used to leave her like that for the people to see. And he says that if you turn away from me, then this is the punishment that you are going to give. You are going to get. Okay, this is the punishment that you are going to get. You know, in her last moments, Fir'aun, he took a massive boulder and he ordered a few people, he says, take it to the top, roll it onto her and kill her. Roll it onto her and kill her. Quran mentions the dua that she asked for. Quran mentions the dua. What does Quran say? Well, Asya alayhi salam, she sees that she's going to be killed now. She's going to finish. She looks up into the sky and she says, قالت رب ابن لي عندك بيتا في الجنة. Beautiful. If you understood Arabic, it's amazing. قالت, she says, رب ابن لي, oh my Lord. قالت رب ابن لي عندك, near you, close to you. Make me a house in Jannah. So it should have been that Ya Allah, give me a house in Jannah near you. This is how it should have been, that Ya Allah, give me a house in Jannah near you. But what does she say? She says, Ya Allah, give me a house near you. She says near you first. But then she says a house in Jannah. And then she says, get me away from all these oppressors, meaning Fir'aun. Beautiful dua. What does Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala do? He opens the curtains and he shows her house in Jannah. Allahu Akbar. What does he do? He opens everything. Sab parde khol diya. And he shows her her house in Jannah. Imagine seeing this. What does she do? It says about her, فَضَحِكَتْ. She laughs. Anyone would be laughing. Someone said, we won't say win lottery, but forget that. Like, someone says, for example, inshallah, say Ameen. Sab Ameen. Go. I walk out of Juma Salah one day and a person says, Maulana Sahib, aapke liye aapne gaadi kharidi hai, Ferrari. Say Ameen, man, you're not gonna. Allah dega. What are you guys worried about? Allah dega. So how happy would the person be? Allah shows her house in Jannah and she laughs. Fir'aun says, Pagal ho gayi hai. Fir'aun says, but he doesn't see what she's saying. He rolls the boulder down. Allah takes her soul before that boulder hits her. I ask you one thing. Did she have any regrets in life? No. Did she have any regrets?